11th, and I just wanted to cover how to update your profile in Inner Workings. Inner Workings is the program we use in order to create your just listed and just sold postcards, and it's really critical that agents go in and update your profile to make sure all your information is correct so that Teresa can then generate postcards quickly for you guys. She doesn't have the authority, and neither do I, to be able to go in and update all of your information. The system just doesn't let us do that. So each and every time she does a postcard, she has to double check that the info is correct. So here's what we absolutely need everybody to do. If you don't go in and do it, it's going to be a problem because we're not going to be able to generate postcards for you, and that's not what you want. So this is real easy. Obviously, we're starting from the NRT gateway. And we're going to come down to where it says INWK, INWK, that is Inner Workings. I'm going to click on the button. You do not need to do a separate sign-on. You've already signed in. Okay, and in the upper right-hand side, okay, that's me. It's going to be you, hopefully. Click on the drop-down and click on My Profile. When you click on My Profile, this screen comes up and you can see that there are 3 sections. You need to check all 3 sections, and if they're not correct, you need to change it. So you come in here, you click on Edit the Details, and if there were any changes that needed to be made, you would then click on OK, and then you'd move on to the next one. How about this one? Other Information. Edit Details. Make sure that your email address is correct. Okay, make sure that your title is correct. Your website, whatever that is, if you have a CB in Touch, make sure you have, especially if you have the upgraded CB in Touch, you might have a website that's a little bit different. You might have created your own website address, so make sure you have that there. If you have a Twitter account, Facebook page, LinkedIn, feel free to pop that there and then click OK. Contact information. Of course, this is critical. Click on Edit Details. Put down your mobile number, your office number if you want, your direct phone number, which could still be your mobile number if you like, and the office fax number, and then click OK. All right, it's really important that these sections are complete so that this way when Teresa goes to create a card, all of that comes up correctly on the card and we don't have to keep going back and double checking. If that continues to be a problem for any one agent, we'll be having a conversation and we won't be able to do anything with your postcards until you update the info. Again, I wish we could do it for you. We just can't. So hopefully this was helpful. While we're on the subject of updating information, I'm going to go back over to the NRT Gateway and go over to Moxi for a minute. Moxi, where did you go, Moxi? There you are, right next to Inner Workings. Moxi Present also requires your profile information. We're going to be doing a little workshop on Moxi tomorrow, and this is a good thing to do in advance. It's pretty easy to do. Again, it's just like any other program. You know, you go up to usually it's the upper right hand corner, look for yourself, click on the drop down. In this case, you're going to look for My Account, and you just want to make sure your basic information is correct. That's really it. If there's something that you needed to change, you'd be clicking on this button. Whenever you see this, this is a picture for an edit sign. So if you clicked on that, it would allow you to edit information in here. So if they spelled my name incorrectly, or if I didn't like my title for some reason, obviously your title has to be whatever your licensed title is. That's why you see Associate Broker there for me. Any designations, if you speak languages other than English, by all means pop them up there. Make sure the Eastern Time, it says Eastern Time US and Canada. If you have to change that, it's right here in that drop down, and then make sure you hit save when you're all done. Okay, that's pretty basic. Contact information, you just move over to that tab, make sure the contact information makes sense. I can click on that edit button again. I can plug in some phone number information, which is good, my mobile number. See, I don't do CMAs anymore, so I don't think about this. But you guys do. 2127, there you go. If I have an alternate number, whatever that is, I just add it. By the way, there's another email address you can put there too if you prefer. save, and then you move over to the web info tab. Now this is a little bit more complicated because this is where you can put some information in about yourself. Let me click on that edit picture. All right, and this is about me. Now if you already have a website, and most of you do somewhere, you probably already have this about me already done somewhere. So don't recreate the wheel. You can copy and paste that information right into here and then hit the save button. So if you've got an About Me page somewhere floating around out there, whether it's on ColdwellBankerHomes.com or whether it's on cbandDutch.com or wherever it is, you can just copy and paste this right in. But this is going to show up on your CMA. So it is important to have that there. This is effectively your resume. Make sure your agent website is there. This is kind of cool. It has some Zillow options. What happens when I click that? Very interesting. Show Zillow reviews on all company websites where applicable, agent websites, and a Moxi presence. So if you have a Zillow email, you want to put that in there. I guess that's a thing. To be honest with you, I didn't know there was a separate Zillow email, but go for it. Put in your social media links because that will appear on your Moxi. Now again, Moxi isn't just in print. Moxi is created to be something that can be opened online. So your client receives it via email, they open it online, and there are all these really interesting animations and cartoons and things that move. So you want to make sure that these are good links because they might click into it and open up your Facebook page, or whatever else you have going on there. Instagram, I think, is probably the next most popular one. So it's all good, but just make sure that it's correct and it's stuff that you want to make sure your client sees, and that's your decision as far as what that is. Anyway, I hope this was helpful for everybody. Have fun using Inner Workings and Moxi, and I know there's a lot of tech out there, but it's all heading in the right direction, and we are here to answer any questions that you have. Okay?